Welcome to Cord Cutting Today for October 16th, 2019. This is the show where I break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting right now and give you my opinion on them. Now, this is my opinion. If you want to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes down below. I'll put a link to each story in the order I talk about them so you can read about them for yourself and let us know what you think about the news of the day. Now, if you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. It really does help us because it lets YouTube know you enjoy what we do here, and hopefully we can help you break free from the high cost of cable TV. Real quick before we get into the news of the day, the deal of the day today is Amazon Music HD, which is their new high-end, high-quality audio streaming music service. It is free right now for 90 days for a limited time. If you're a current Amazon Music subscriber, you can upgrade to this free for 90 days. If you're a new one, you can get a 90-day subscription. But after that, for new customers, it's $12.99 a month. Amazon's current music subscribers will pay an additional $5 a month. So if you're somebody who can really hear the difference and high quality audio is important to you, check out this deal. I've been hearing good things about the early testers who've signed up for it. And if you have the new Amazon Music HD service, let me know what you think of it. Alright, let's get into the news of the day because a lot has happened recently. Starting off with SpaceX, who's been working to launch a high-speed internet service with other competitors like Amazon and more also trying to do the same thing from space, is requesting permission to launch 30,000 additional satellites to offer high-speed home internet from low Earth orbit. Now, SpaceX already has permission for 12,000 and has launched some satellites already for their network. According to SpaceX, they intend to use these 30,000 additional satellites that after they launch next year to build the network worldwide. They want internet to be offered worldwide no matter where you are, which is really great for developing countries around the world or countries where there's just not a lot of internet options. And it is great for rural Americans. This is a great option here. SpaceX says they will also use these 30,000 satellites to build up the network to be able to handle the demand they anticipate going forward. That as more and more people sign up for the service and use the service, they want to put more and more satellites into space to address that demand. Now, I think this is a great option. Amazon's also working on this. There's other companies out there to do it too. I think SpaceX, though, is the farthest along right now. Now, that could change. Tomorrow morning, Amazon may get permission, suddenly start throwing up satellites as fast as they can. I think Blue Origin was also working on this, if I remember correctly. There's another one. It may not be Blue Origin. I think Blue Origin may be the Amazon one there. I apologize. But there's other companies also working on this. I love it. Now, if you live in rural America, this is awesome. If you have a cottage or maybe you go camping, the ability to just put a little receiver up, get high-speed internet from these services is amazing. Will really change, I think, how we view where we have to live and how we interact with things if you can get high-speed internet from wherever you are. Two, this, even if you already have high-speed internet options, this is competition. And if you know anything, I'm a huge fan of competition. We see that in TV. When there's competition in TV, it starts bringing new options to consumers at better price points with more features. Hopefully, internet will be the same thing here. Now, for years and years, we've had monopolies in internet, where you may have one or two internet providers. If you're lucky, you have three high-speed internet providers to pick from. Now, we're seeing this change slowly with 5G internet, fixed wireless internet, fiber internet companies that are not your phone company and not your cable company coming out. Now you add in some satellite internet options. Maybe you're going to have 5, 6, 7, maybe as many as 10 internet providers here in a few years. Now, this won't happen overnight, but SpaceX says they hope to have their network starting to go live in 2020, the summer of. Just a slight delay. They were originally saying early 2020. Now they're moving that back to summer, which can be expected from a network like this. But they seem very confident that they can launch this then, offer high-speed internet at an affordable low cost. What does that mean? We don't know how fast, and we don't know the price. So I'd love to know what you think. $50 a month, 200 down, 300 down. What is your need to have for it? Now, the one thing to remember is all you want to do is stream Netflix to Amazon, maybe some YouTube TV. You don't need a gigabyte connection. You don't need fiber. a reasonably priced speed internet will work for you. So keep that in mind. But I do know there are people out there who video edit and upload things and play video games that do want more speed. But I think for a lot of people, a service that can offer them a reliable, 100, 200 down at a good price will be perfect for them. So let me know what you think if you would subscribe to that. All right, next story up of the day. AMC Theaters is getting into streaming. Now, some people have been calling this a subscription streaming service. Just to be clear, this is not a subscription service. This is AMC Theaters offering a store like iTunes, Amazon, Vudu, etc., where you can buy and rent movies to stream online. Makes perfect sense. AMC Theaters has a kind of like a club, a rewards program, I guess we'll call it. And now those members can now rent and buy movies through AMC's new on-demand service. I think this is a great idea. Unfortunately, this is not movies in theaters. This is about movies just like Vudu or iTunes have exited theaters, have been out a while, and are now available for digital purchase. But I love competition. I've started to notice more and more sales, more and more deals of the week coming from companies like iTunes, Vudu, and Amazon and Google Play, where it's like, hey, this week Amazon's offering a current 2019 brand new movie for $2.07 for rental, and then Vudu has a different one, and iTunes has a different set. So I love the idea of competition. Hopefully more and more of these companies out there get competitive and do this. I'll be interested though to see how successful this is. We've seen other stores try to do this. Redbox had a service kind of like this that failed. It was a partnership with Verizon. Now they're back in it. It'd be interesting to see if AMC Theaters is successful. Of all the theater companies out there, I think AMC Theater may be one of the ones that can pull this off. They have a huge already user base that they can build off of for people who use their movie rewards program. So let me know if you've used the AMC Theater to buy a movie or a TV show or rent one. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it works for you. Were you impressed with it or not? All right, next story up of the day. Philo CEO says they will probably support Apple TV app. So the Apple TV app is now available on Roku and other devices, but it allows you on the Apple TV to have multiple services all in a single spot. So your PlayStation Vue live TV streaming can appear right next to your on-demand service from like CBS All Access. So you're not really sure, hey, I'm just seeing a show or a movie I want to watch. You don't have to care about what service it's on. Now, since they've started adding the live TV streaming services late last year, many people have been hoping more and more services will come to it. Now, Philo CEO says that they will probably support it eventually, and quote, we believe in supporting these platform integrations. And then he goes on to say that unfortunately at this time they have higher priorities and a limited staff, but that they would love to add it basically to make it short. So it's good news if you're an Apple TV owner who wants to access Philo through the Apple TV app. That's a really cool feature to have it all integrated in a single spot. So good news there for everybody asking if Philo or this or that will be added. This is the most recent statement we have from Philo on that. All right, next up, the Weather Channel is coming to a new streaming service called Quibi? Q-U-I-B-I? Quibi? I don't know how to say that. Let me know if you know the proper way to pronounce that news service. This is a new service coming from Jeffrey Katzenberg that will cost about $5 a month or a little bit more if you want a commercial-free version that basically takes what they consider high quality content, produces it to watch on phones and tablets probably, and the clips, they'll take a movie, break it up into a bunch of 10-minute segments. So none of the story pieces will be longer than 10 minutes with it. This is launching next year, and now the Weather Channel says starting in April they will launch a daily weather program that will be under 10 minutes where you can get your national weather update and more through Quibi on this new app. I've always struggled with this service a little bit. I'm kind of hold off final judgment until I see it. But things like this, okay, it's a weather program under 10 minutes on this. It's kind of something I can get for free through tons of providers. My local TV station. I think the Weather Channel will be interesting to see what they do with some of their premium their content they post on their website and through their app for video. Is this going to go away? What about Weather Nation and AccuWeather and all these other companies out there that are offering free or very low cost access to weather? So let me know, what do you think of the idea of Quibi, where you pay $5 to watch content on your phone or tablet that will be shorter than 10 minutes? Sounds like YouTube, but paid for it to me a little bit. So let me know what you think. Next up, if you have a TiVo, you may want to check your guide, because there's a new section in there called TiVo Plus. It's a new free ad-supported streaming service, very similar to Pluto TV, Xumo TV, the Roku channel, IMDb TV, etc. Where they have a collection of channels streaming for free with ads, movies, television, all kinds of content included. It's kind of TiVo's way to try to make the TiVo a little bit better of a deal by offering this. A lot of this content you'll find on Pluto TV and Xumo and other places, but it's not a bad deal. Now, I haven't been able to test it out yet, so if you have, leave me a comment, let me know. It is a channel now inside your guide. So you scroll down, you'll see a TiVo Plus channel where it'll say click here to watch free movies and television shows. Something along those lines. Click on that, you'll find it there. Speaking of free content, Pluto TV has added 11 new Spanish channels to its Pluto TV Latino service. This brings the total number of channels in its Spanish offering up to 22, with over 4,000 hours of content. This is a great deal. I love that Pluto TV is expanding with this. So Pluto TV's slowly been doing it. A lot of these are Viacom channels. There's a, for example, a James Bond channel in Spanish, a Spike TV channel in Spanish, and more. If you want a full list of all the channels that were added recently, check out the show notes down below. Also, more free content. The Disney Channel is streaming the Halloweentown movies, which I know it's kind of, I guess, Disney Channel made for TV movies from a while back that people absolutely love. There's 4 of them. Well, the Disney Channel, once again this year, is doing a 24/7 stream on YouTube of these movies, playing over and over and over again. I think last year it ran through Halloween. So if you are a Disney Channel Halloweentown fan of those movies and want to watch them for free, 24/7 live stream on YouTube right now. Check it out. Link in the show notes down below if you want to find it. But hopefully, kind of like this idea. You know, you got this older content. You know, maybe people aren't beating down the doors to buy Halloweentown. Why not put it for free streaming on YouTube? Make some ad revenue around the holidays. I hope more content owners take advantage of this option to do this in the future. Is there a movie or television show you think that's an older one? Maybe people don't really know about it. Probably not a big demand for it to be, you know, purchased by Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon. What one do you think they should throw in there on YouTube for free for a seasonal thing like this? Let me know. And that's it for today. So I hope you all have a fantastic day. Don't forget, tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, I'll be live on YouTube here answering your core cutting related questions. And you'll be able to find us again, youtube.com/corecuttersnews, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, answering your questions, talking about core cutting news for about an hour on YouTube. So I hope you all have a fantastic day. I hope you all take care. Thanks for your support. I really appreciate it.